What's up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of 20 Top 1000 in the Classic. And today we're on White Heart Island doing a tree stand only hunt up here on the Golden Tree Stand. And we've got two gobblers coming in, with the one being at the front, the bigger one. So we'll take that one fairly quickly before the second guy there comes too close and would end up spooking. Now that one is still a little ways off, and honestly, I'm not confident in my recurve skills. At least not the range estimating guessing here. And we have to aim with that. So we'll wait for it to come a little bit closer, and maybe stop walking as well. Don't really want to take a walking shot. I think now might be a good time here. Now that it's stopped right there, we'll see. We'll line up, and we'll take our shot. And that hit, it didn't even seem like it hit there. Only on the way, back when it was running away, could actually see the tracer arrow. It was way closer than I thought, I guess, because I aimed for like 30 meters ish, and I guess it was like 20. But yes, actually take a look at the good scoring guy here. Nice spear on him. Good shot with the heart, and a score of 65. That's a pretty good score, I have to say. 122 gem as well to add on to that. That's always nice to see a really good start here. The 65 score is definitely up there, and if I got like a pumpkin version during Halloween or like a camo version during April Fools, I would have 100% immediately taxed that, so quite happy with that. And this carrot here, 32.9, just barely over half of that score, so not that great, but we'll take the first one. Now we have a decent sized blacktail buck coming in right there. It's kind of walking on the very edge of where I can look from the tree stand, so I can't really get another look at it, but it goes up to 180, and we'll wait till it gets close enough that we can actually take a nice shot on it. Let's see here, it stopped, and honestly I think that can easily go into the double lung right there, maybe the spine. Let's see, right there, and it looked away. That should have been a nice shot. I mean, it dropped immediately, so if it was what I wanted it to be, which is double lung, it should have been nice. Now there's a bunch of other animals around. You can see like the stow here, a bunch of turkeys. And I really can't stress it enough. If you're looking for turkeys, this spot is absolutely fabulous. Like there's so many of them and a lot of good ones as well. Always nice to see. And yep, double lung shot on this guy, what I wanted. 154 score, not too shabby. I'll take a quick trophy shot just in case. You know, we wouldn't get anything better, but I mean, like, who am I kidding? You probably saw the title. There will be something better indeed. But yeah, always gotta grab at least one trophy shot. And there's a few animals coming in, so I'll actually call those in. Those turkeys aren't really worth showing, so won't really collect them on video. Now we have the first bull elk coming in here off the hunt. And it's this one right here, up to 330. Not really too great. And that's why just behind it is actually the second bull elk I've seen this hunt, and that one is looking a lot better right there. 300 to 385, so a nice surprise. And there is actually a third in the back, which I've not spotted yet, so I do want to somehow get a look on that before I spook it off. But for now, we'll take a shot at this good looking guy here, up to 385. Let's see if it stops below us, and pop right into the spine. And that one didn't even spook, but it might have spotted us. I'm just, trying to sit as still as I possibly could to hopefully lull it into a sense of safety, and nope. So we'll quickly go to the tower and see if we can find the third bull, and it's just a really small one. So it didn't really spook anything I wanted to track down, and I can at least be confident that I didn't miss out on anything on that herd. That's always nice. Just wanted to get a look on that because, of course, the second guy would have been nice to see, or get, I guess. But whatever about that, we'll have this guy here. Pretty good looking, no stickers or anything, so this should be a fairly clean score right here. Spine 1 left lung, about the usual for this spot. 318. That's a good start, I'd say, for bull elk. Of course, those go up a little higher, so we'll definitely keep an eye out on those, but not a bad elk whatsoever. And look at what I've just seen coming in over there. A nice little non-typical blacktail buck, and I can't stress this enough, little. Like that one is the smallest of my three, non-typicals, and by far I would say, but honestly, I feel like he looks the coolest. Like they almost seem like branches, like intertwined. It honestly it looks really cool, and I'm I mean I'm quite happy to get this guy. I always am. Any kind of rare, non-typical albino though, of course, if it's a female, you're always like, couldn't have just been a male, could have been like an antlered, whatever. But in the end, a rare is a rare, and I'm insanely happy to get this guy. And I do have to say, if you have like an extra tree stand or just have a spot you don't really hunt, you should 100% get the tree stand up over here at the spot. It's so awesome. This is my third rare from this tree stand since I've made it, which isn't actually like that long ago. Like it's fairly recent. And my second non-typical blacktail, and the other rare was a melanistic coyote. Well, actually, technically, the melanistic coyote and the non-typical, my first one, were at the same time. It was a super rare from this hunting tower, so that's pretty awesome. But enough talking, let's take a shot and dropped it right there. I was of course waiting for it to come fairly close to the tower. Didn't want to mess up my shot and have to track it. Though I guess in the end if we shoot it with the bow it will go down eventually, so tracking it might not have been that big of an issue. But I mean, just look at it. This thing looks really cool. Let's get it out over here onto the street and not into the like branch log. Just a spine shot here, so fairly risky, and I will tax it. Of course, it's a smaller one, but why would I not tax it? It's 10 EM. Who cares about that? 85 score, and skull mounted it actually, not like a full body mount. I already have two of those, and since they added these skull mounts for deer species, I was like, why not just grab that? Let's actually take a nice proper look at it right here in this trophy shot mode, and oh my goodness, it looks awesome. I think I said it like 10 times at this point, but I mean, I just can't get enough of it. It looks absolutely great. The trophy shot as well, with the arrow sticking out there. Lovely shot. I'm insanely happy with that. And again, can't stress enough. Take a tree stand, set it up right here, and you'll be so happy what you find here. It's awesome. Really happy. And we have two really good looking bulla coming in. Of course, we had the one at the start, which was like a 318. But look at that guy, 335 to 420. Absolutely awesome score estimate. And another really nice guy at the back there, 303 or 305 to 390. Let's see, actually, it's kind of stopping at their weird angle there. Doesn't really want to come close, and I remember like earlier, that's where another elk spooked. So I'm kind of iffy here. I want to shoot it with the recurve bow because I do want to get both. But I did actually bring out this rifle here so you can shoot twice and maybe get both of the rifle if it's not really looking well. But I mean, I don't know. It's standing fairly broadside, so I think we'll just end up going with the recurve bow and hoping for the best. We do have the rifles up back up. Let's aim and dropped it immediately. Thankfully, of course, immediately switched to the rifle. Didn't want to risk spooking it. But first one, there does seem a little like you saw stickers on it. I'll show them in a sec again, but there are definitely a few stickers which is going to impact the score sadly. And this guy will take with the recurve, looking pretty nice shot there, and that one's down. There's a cow elk there in the back, a female, which I'm honestly like whatever about. Of course, technically it's hunter score, but I don't think elk is really a species that I'll end up struggling with finishing off, so not too stressed about that. So let's start off the smaller one here, and there are most definitely some stickers there. And you can see them on the right side there a little bit, but we'll take another closer look at this guy. 329, the best one so far. I didn't actually purchase the trophy shot plus, but I guess you don't really need them. You can just lay him down pretty nicely. And there are three really big stickers you could see on the right side of the antler there. Those definitely had a huge impact on the score. And this guy as well on the left side though this time. Another two stickers, which is unfortunate, but for now, 359. That's a pretty good score. And right there I clicked trophy shot. I regret that decision. I wanted to skull mount it. 359 honestly would have been good enough in my books to skull mount it. And of course you can always upgrade it later on or improve upon it, which is why I wanted to, I guess, in hindsight, skull mount it. But it's whatever. Took a nice trophy shot, and I'm sure we'll find some other ones. And again, this tree stand absolutely awesome for any kind of animal here. You also get a lot of coyotes. Of course, I had a rare one here, which I've already said. There were none good this time, but you do also get them, so hella awesome. Well, let's check out how much hunter score we've actually gained over this tree stand hunt. Alright guys, we're going to be in today's episode of rank 1818, which means we've climbed 14 ranks, which honestly, not a bad amount. And we're also ending on 26,328 hunter score, which means we've gained 104 hunter score, which again, getting 100 hunter score like every hunt or like video is honestly pretty well, or pretty nice. And of course, the highlight this time, this non-typical blacktail deer, which I'm just incredibly happy to get. It looks awesome. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye bye.